Hey guys, it's Cyber7148 here, and I'm back with another video about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We're only 9 to 10 days away from the technical test, and I've got some news today about a mechanic in the game. If you remember the screenshot or in videos that you saw a little heart in the right bottom corner, and we weren't sure what the mechanic was. Well, Andy dropped some information and tried not to leak too much about it, but people ask questions, and of course, I'm going to break it down as much as I can. So, think of the heart as an engine, and think of the health as the gas. The heart resets the state of your body and how much damage you can take. As most of you know, victims start matches in an injured state. The heart resets the time until victims stumble, do or stumble, I don't, some, I get doomed to their injuries. That's all I can share now. But as always, the game is still developing. Visuals aren't final. So people ask questions, of course, and yeah, I'm sharing all I can share on this topic, as Guns is intentionally monitoring things like this during the technical test. So things can change, how the balance, how much blood drips out, how much injury. And people go, well, why are they injured? Well, when you start a match, you're on hooks, so you gotta get off the hooks and that kind of stuff. That's where your injury is from, because you've been hooked from the chest, so you're bleeding. And yes, you can heal yourself. There's potion. Well, there's things to heal you, not potion, but like medicine or whatever to heal you and that kind of stuff. But that can always, you're eventually gonna bleed out. The more damage you get, the more you're gonna bleed out. The longer you're not gonna last. Oh, so the heart is like a secondary health system based on the beating their body has taken. This way, it's not just I have 100% health. Can take this many hits type of system. Victims can prolong their health with health items, but they will eventually succumb to their injuries. See, I said it right now. Succumb. So yeah, that was my friend laughing. He answered that question. That's what he responded with. So yes, you can use health item, but eventually you will succumb to your injury. Wait, so the heart drains slowly? It will drain as the match goes on, whether they take damage from the family or not. So that's why you want to get out, so you can win, pretty much. You don't want to just stand around diddle-dallying. You want to keep going. It's pretty much momentum to keep going, not to dance in front of the killer or mess around with them. Like, yeah, you want to get them off people's trail if they're doing something and that kind of stuff, but it could be the death of you, too. That's all I can share on this topic, as I'm probably already said too much. But as always, visuals are not final as the game. It's still adaptive development. Now, my friend Laughing asked another question. I think he did it earlier. I like that the heart sort of gives the match its sense of urgency, not a let's mill around the fire and do dance modes type of deal. There will always be pressure to keep moving and get shit done. Urgency is the perfect word. Yes. That's the problem with a lot of games, is especially in Dead by Daylight, people sit at the doors and there's not really an urgency to get out. They can mess around with you. They can hold the match. With this says no, you're not holding the match. You were gonna die. So if you want to stick around and mess with the killers, you could have a possibility of bleeding it out. So you don't want to diddle daddle, dance around, do whatever. You want to get all the stuff to get out and get out. Alright, so right now I'm gonna go over the hearts of what, like, I'm not gonna say they're final, because it's still development and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know anything that no one else does. This is just my guesses and that kind of stuff. So the first picture I'm showing you is a full heart. It is still hurt, like he said, it's always going to be hurt, but your blood is not drained at all. So it's fresh, new, you're healed all the way up to the most you can, but eventually you will start bleeding more and losing more blood. You want to keep your blood up as much as you can. And then this one's someone that took a little bit of damage, like took a hit, or they're bleeding out a little bit because of the yellow. The yellow looks like it's not hurt. Like, they didn't get hit, but they're draining blood out. That's just based on that picture of what I'm getting. Excuse me. And then let's get into the next picture. The next picture is from a different thing. It looks like they're still bleeding out. They're almost bleeding out completely. I don't know if there's another step as, like, you're gotta get injury or to start completely and there's no safeguard to it or whatever. I don't know what the yellow means. I really can't tell. Like, I know you want to keep your blood thing. Maybe if blood runs out, you can't run as fast and that kind of stuff. There's several ways they can handle this. And now here's another one. Sorry, these are kind of out of order, but this one is your blood's halfway. So you're halfway blood. And this one is the one that really throws me off. But I'm thinking, this is just my idea, is they are hurt. That's why there's no yellow. They're hurt. They took some hits. They're not doing good. And the purple is either meaning two things. They're going to die if they don't get healing soon. Or two, the purple means they're poisoned. So, who knows? Like I said, we won't know concrete information how the heart works, and things can always change till the technical test. Then we'll go with a deep dive on how the system works. But I figured it would be interesting you guys know before you get into the technical test, if you are planning on trying to play it, or you get in, so you know the system a little bit. I feel like that's a very good thing. Yes, it's going to put a lot of stress on things. This is not going to be like Friday the 13th or any of them other games. The chances of a victim surviving is very slim. If you survive, you feel like you achieved something. Everything's stacked against you. You got the family's got all these defenses and that kind of stuff. And you are truly fighting and for your survival, for not to die. You could not see the family a whole match. You sneak by them, never see a family member, almost getting out, but you cannot find healing items, and you bleed out and die. You could, totally. That's how matches should go. You sit around too much, or you're just not digging around. Maybe, hopefully, someone else finds something for you. Who knows? There's several ways matches should go, and I find that very interesting and throws a different style into the game. Are you gonna play for yourself, or are you gonna help someone else out? Because if you're like, oh, I'm doing okay, I'm not bleeding out that bad. Oh, someone else got hit, I should give them the health. And then they get killed, and you are desperately looking for health, and you cannot find it, and you're bleeding out slowly, and you're panicking, trying to find health item to continue on through it, to get out the exit, to get across the map, to get out, and you're just bleeding too much. You're not going to make it. Do you make that decision early on to not give the health to your teammate, or to survive? That throws a wrench into every plan that comes to mind. Are you going to be selfish, or you're not going to be selfish? That's throws so much stuff into it. But let me know down in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on this mechanic? Does that throw fear to you? Does that throw stress in you? Does it make it way more interesting to play the victims? I will see you guys in the next video. Maybe I'll see you on the technical test. We'll see if I get in, and we'll see more gameplay, and I'll bring you as much news as I can if I do. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Whoa. Before you go, I almost forgot to say. I said goodbye. See you in that video. But I forgot to actually show this off. If you're interested in the custom soundtrack, how they're doing the music for this game. So here we go. We'll just go play it, and then we'll get out of the video. This is Wes. Drop this now. I'm gonna play it for you guys so you can hear it. Alright, there you go, guys. Like I said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry for that. I almost forgot about it. Alright, see you guys then. Peace.
Thank you for checking out this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe.